Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the horror Mizumani G. Now that we've finished watching Scream 6, it is now time to rank the Scream film franchise. Yes! Ha 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 ha!
Don't fuck with them hoes.
Now, just so everybody know, this is my ranking of the Scream film franchises. I'm pretty sure other people who are ranked them might be a little bit different from mine, but then again, this is my opinion. But here we go. Here is my ranking of the Scream film franchises. Coming in at number 6 is Scream 3. Yes, it is still right now I call it the weakest of the Scream series. It doesn't mean it wasn't a good film. I did enjoy the film, but I felt it still at that particular time when the film was come out, so that the series was starting to weigh on itself. It wasn't very good. It was starting to repeat mostly all the things that we had. Yeah, we still had some good acting. I love Randy's time in the film, even though the character had died. He said that there was part of a trilogy, so they had that aspect on it. I also really didn't like the killer Roman. He was the only one that was the single killer in this particular one. It was okay. You still have some decent kills, but I felt as though the franchise was starting to wane on itself. But coming in at number 6 is Scream 3. Coming in at number 5 is Scream 5 or Scream 2022. Came out last year. A lot of people, this is the film that was the first time that we didn't have Wes Craven directing the film. I love what Radio Silence did. They really paid tribute to Wes Craven. They brought back all the legacy characters, Sydney, Gail, and Dewey. Although with my sub at the time, I felt as though it's like, come on, there's really not much you can do with the original OG characters. We need some new characters, and we did get some new characters in the film, but I felt as though they really did enough in the film. There's really no character development. That's why I had placed it this slow low. Still a good film, but it wasn't better than 4, but I thought a little bit better than 3. So coming in at number 5 is Scream 2022. Coming in at number 4, it is the original 1996 film Scream. Yes, now at the time before Scream ran out, I would say not horror films in general, because a lot of people said that Scream revigorated the horror genre, but I don't think it really revigorated horror genre. We still had some decent horror films that came out during the 90s. I believe Scream kind of revigorated the slasher genre because at the time, I would say the big three, Freddy, Jason, and Michael, those films were kind of really not good. All the last films, particularly the films that came out, didn't do that well. A lot of people were getting tired of the big three. It really didn't come up with anything new. And that's what Scream did. It brought something really different, making fun of the slasher tropes and everything involving slasher films. And I thought that's what Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson did in the film. Yes, even though, like I said, it is kind of low on my list right now, but it still represents true great horror. So coming in at number 4 is the original Scream. Coming in at number 3 is Scream 4. I thought this was a definitely a better response from Scream 3. For me, this is the goriest in the film franchise. I love some of the new characters. We got introduced to Kirby in here. I actually thought that the killers in this film, Jill, which is, I believe, Sydney's cousin. I think that's what she is, her cousin. If I'm not mistaken, I believe his cousin. Of course, her partner, Charlie, had the best motivations of the film because at the time, this was his need that in order to be popular, you have to do something crazy in order to become popular at the type of time, right before influencers became more known. And that's what this character Jill wanted to become. She was jealous of Sydney's popularity and she wanted to become popular, so she decided to make herself out to a victim as well. But like I said, it's the goriest of the film. Obviously, we have Kirby Hayden Panettiere. I love her scene in the film when she rattles off all the remakes that were done at that particular time, because remakes were the thing at that time. So coming in at number 3 is Scream 4. Now, here's where I had a lot of problems because I really didn't know what to pick as number 1. Because after seeing Scream 6, I said that this was the best sequel to come out since the original film. Now, I was kind of going back and forth between this and obviously Scream 2. And I said, well, who's going to be number 1? So I went on ahead and decided to put Scream 6 as number two. And there's a reason why, because I think as good as this film was and great we get introduced to now called the Core Four, hashtag Core Four. That's going to become very popular soon. I think there is some unbelievable, some stuff that happens in the third act that kind of drops it down a bit. You know, some things that happen in this particular act still won't give it away because I'm not going to do any spoilers. But people who have seen the film will probably understand why I put this at number two instead of number one, because it's a great film. It's a great slasher film. It's definitely better than three and three. And definitely makes up for some of the problems I have with Scream 2022. But the parts of the third act and some parts of the film, you really have to suspend your belief on what happens. And you know, once I do my live stream, which will probably be next Saturday, I'll explain that a little bit more. But that's the reason why I put Scream uh, 6 at number two. And coming in at number one is once again the sequel to the original Scream, and that is Scream 2. Not only is it better than the first movie, it really advances the script. We have a great opening of the scene with Omar Epps and Jada Pinkett, because once again, what would you think? That you would go to a scary movie and you get killed again. I like the motivations of Mickey and obviously Billy's mother. I thought that was fantastic. Obviously, we have all the characters are back once again. Like I said, he even improves on what the original was, and that's what a sequel is supposed to do. You're supposed to make the story even better. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was fantastic. So my number one film in the Scream franchise still remains Scream 2. So once again, that is my ranking of the Scream film franchises. If you have not seen my review of the Scream 6, I'll leave a card up there so you can check it out right there. It's a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to spoil anything here. Once again, I'm trying to get a live stream next Saturday. I have several people right now lined up that we're going to talk about that, so we'll spoil that more. I'll make an announcement once I have it all set up together. So there you have it. That's my video for the day, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share. If you're new here, please hit that subscriber button. Ring that notification bell. That way we notify anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. And I'll see you in my next video. Y'all guys stay safe out there.